what the deal. I have a lot of thoughts about the charged shotgun now.
Trevor's sitting there trying to tell me it's not cheats, but it's cheats.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a defensive shotgun. Obviously you can't run somebody down with it who's gonna build, because they'll always build faster than you can charge it. But if you have some sweaty little Timmy YT coming after you, right? And you anticipate that he's about to bust into your box, what do? You can, if you're thinking about it and you can execute it, maybe what you can do is charge that gun up. He comes in, you anticipate it, you just blast him in his face and he's dead. Or maybe just simply, because it makes a sound too, maybe somebody's at your box, you charge it up and they're like, ah, wait a minute, I need to think twice. Half health dude in that building. They think twice, and just simply the threat of having the charge on that gun staves people off. That's what I'm starting to think about it. Like, it's pretty much what the tack is to the pump, except in the opposite direction. It's completely the opposite. You can't spam it. You probably don't want to run people down with it necessarily. I think the tack is about speed, and I think the charge shotgun is about anticipation. That's my hunch right now. What's up? The insight you just saw was from the beginning of my stream, and now that it's over, I feel like there's a little bit more I can add to this. So what I have up is just a little damage comparison. I'm not sure if it's completely accurate, because I swear that I 229 somebody with, oh, maybe that was the mythical one. Well, the point is, I'm not convinced the charge is necessarily a defensive weapon, because obviously you don't necessarily want to play defensively the entire game per se. But it definitely, I think it is very opposite of the tack, in the sense that it really takes, I think it takes planning, or like a methodical or tactical approach to a fight, rather than just raw speed and mechanics. Because I don't think that, I think that in general, if somebody hears you charging the gun, they're just going to get away from you, like, almost no matter what. But, I mean, there's certain scenarios where if I feel like if you could put somebody in a box, and you've got, like, you know, you get, maybe you're above them and you get the floor on them, or you get a wall on them, and for whatever reason you know they're not going to run, and they need to be looking out of this wall that you just got, or this floor, and you can make an opening and then hide behind a corner and charge it up. That might be a situation where it works as well, but I think no matter what situation you use, I think it's definitely going to provide a unique playstyle that hasn't maybe necessarily been learned fully yet, and I still need to learn. I don't think that this is by no means like a guide on how to use the gun, but this is, as somebody who's been playing the game a really long time, basically, and a lot of other games, I just think that this is like an early insight as to the way this gun may be used. I think one thing that's very important to understand about it is that it is not the pump shotgun. I don't think it should be used like the pump shotgun. I think probably the fastest way to get good with it is to basically accept that it's not the pump, and really keep an open mind as to different ways that you can use this gun, and, you know, pay attention to the fights that you're in with it as well, because sometimes you can learn a lot about, maybe you died with this gun and you look at it, you're like, okay, well, this is what I could have done differently here. So I'd love to hear comments about like different ways that you guys have used this gun. Maybe we can talk about what you guys think the best way to use it is. Again, this is not. I don't have the answers to this gun, but this is just the insight of somebody who has played way too much Fortnite, and these are like my early thoughts on what this gun probably will be. But I just want to get this out there to hopefully maybe assist in somebody's learning of the gun, because it's always weird when they take out the pump and then it's like you don't know what to do. And the tack, I mean, the tack's not that fun to use. I don't think it's that as satisfying. The charge clearly does more damage, but I think if used effectively, the charge has the potential to be a very strong gun. But I think that's what it takes, is the strategy to use it effectively. I don't think you're not going to get away with raw mechanics and speed on this gun. I think you're going to have a little bit of technique as far as positioning and building goes. But that's basically my first take on it. I want to hopefully help some people out in a timely manner as well. But feel free to discuss. I'm listening as well. I'm interested. I like stuff like this. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I appreciate it. Thanks.